assessment using a plan is we try to support them. And at the same time, aside from the products that we have, we also offer services related to designing or redesigning competencies, and then assessment and development center, as well as various HR certification programs like assessment center design or competency-based interviewing. At the same time, we also offer customized training programs depending on the needs of the client. So let's just go over a few house rules before we start. First, the session is being recorded. And so I hope that all of you agree to the recording. And then you'll notice that you have been muted. So even if you have been muted, we still encourage you to participate by clicking on the chat box, by typing in your questions, but there will be we will allot a time for reading the questions, which our speaker, Bing, will answer later on. You might want to also rename yourself and indicate your organization if you want. All right. So this afternoon, we are really honored to have with us again our favorite speaker, our favorite guest speaker in the area of managing stress, because she gives us practical tips on how we can better manage stress. So her complete name is Fabiola, but she doesn't want to be called Fabiola. So we call her Bing Espiritu. She is a registered guidance counselor with relevant professional training in psychology, teaching, as well as counseling. And her expertise include the formulation, design, and implementation of various training modules for individuals, both in the school setting as well as corporate setting. Her areas of competence include counseling, syempre, registered guidance counselor siya. And her counseling is done one-on-one or individually, or she also does group counseling. And she also does family counseling. She's also she was also a teacher in the past and a trainer at the same time. But currently, she works as an instructor at AIDA Cruises of the Magsaysay Maritime Corporation here in the Philippines, or even in their office in Jakarta, Indonesia, and Goa, India. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us give a virtual round of applause to Miss Bing Espiritu.
Maraming salamat, Carol. Talagang narinig ko na naman yung Fabiola, ha? Matutuwa ang tatay ko sa'yo. So good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our webinar for this afternoon entitled, It's Okay to Not Be Okay. No? So, sasabihin niyo sa akin, no? You might tell me, ma'am, ano yan eh, title yan ng isang Korean novela, Korean series, TV series, no? And totoo naman, no? And I adopted it because it really tells a lot, no? So let me just share my screen so that we can see our PowerPoint for this afternoon. No? So it's okay to not be okay, thriving effectively with stress. So first and foremost, no, let me start our session by saying that stress is a reality of life. No? Lahat tayo talaga, we go through stress. In fact, just before you came in to the room, no, I'm sure some of you have been contemplating, pagtutuloy pa ba ako? Parang pagod na pagod ako, ang dami kong gagawin, dami kong kailangan ayusin, kailangan tapusin, no? But we can choose how to deal with it and live with it. So we all have a choice, no, ladies and gentlemen. So stress is there, but how we manage or how we deal with stress will make the difference between each and every one of us, okay? So moving on, let me just read this, no? Anong sabi? I don't really, wait, let me just adjust my screen. There. I don't think anyone really understands how tiring it is to act okay and always be strong when in reality you're close to the edge, no? I'm sure that most of you, if not all, no, have had times when you feel this way, na parang pagod na ako, pero kailangan ko kasing maging okay, kailangan ko maging matatag, no, para sa ibang tao, because people are looking up to me or looking at me and waiting if I am going to back down already or not, no, because of stress. So because of that, no, let's get to know what is this animal called stress ba, no? So with that, let's define stress. All right, stress is basically a feeling of emotional or physical tension. It can come from any event, event or thought that makes you feel frustrated, angry, or nervous. This morning when you woke up, no, some of you may have felt, papasok ba ako o hindi? Or kakain ba ako ng almusal o hindi? Or what am I going to wear today? No? Oh no, it's already 5 minutes. I'm already 5 minutes late, no, than my usual time to go out of the house already, no. So you can feel that there is something parang welling up inside, na naiinis ka, parang kang parang you're palpitating, or you feel something, you're frustrated, you're angry. Now, so that feeling of emotional, physical tension, that's stress already. Okay, and a clinic, no, in the US said that stress is a normal physical or mental response when you experience changes or challenges. No, all of us, we went through the pandemic. No, we went through our new normal, sabi nga nila, no, and the new normal was what? Working from home, no, spending more time at home, not being able to go out anymore, no, at least for the past 2 years, no. And then now, no, the economy is opening up already. Ito na naman, no, may changes na naman. And what are the changes? Oh, now we have to go and do face-to-face interaction already in the office, no, or in the banks, or anywhere else, no. And then nandun na yung magko-commute na tayo, no? Pero pag nag-commute ka, wow, nako, hindi lahat ng tao, no, na naniniwala sa safety protocol. So these are some of the stressors or challenges, no, that you face. And because of that, your normal physical and mental reaction would be to get angry, to be frustrated, or to feel nervous, or to feel fearful or worried. No, so there, no. Now, let me just differentiate between two types of stress. No? Kasi akala lang natin yung stress na pagod na ako, naiinis ako, nagagalit na ako. No, there's another form of stress. Okay, and what is this? It's called the eustress. No? It's positive stress. And what is eustress? Eustress is that type of stress, no, wherein you are alert, you become motivated, no, you become energetic because there is an important thing that's going to happen and you want to perform well, no. For example, if you have an important test coming up, no, a stress response might help your body work harder and stay awake longer. Just to give you an example, no, I just had a class, in leadership, no, last Monday until yesterday, no, sa AIDA Cruises. And nung natapos natin, okay na, no, relax na ako. But then I remembered I need to submit a report on each of my students, no. So I finished the last one at 2 a.m. no, today, no. So talagang sabi ko, shucks, kailangan talaga matapos ko na to kasi paalis na ako, papunta na ako sa States next week, no. So sabi ko, nakaka-stress to. But then the response of my body is that I was awake, no, until 2 o'clock, until natapos ko yung aking report, no. So stress can be positive, no. It can keep you alert, motivated, and ready to avoid danger. For example, during emergencies, no. For example, yung iba sa atin, no, in an accident, for example, you have this, high level of energy that you can actually carry somebody who is double your weight because of the adrenaline rush. No? So, moving on, let's go to this one, this stress, no? Yung negative stress naman. Ito yung lagi nating pinagtutuunan ng pansin. And what is distress? No? It is the condition when stress, no, continues without relief or periods of relaxation. So when we are stressed, ladies and gentlemen, kailangan medyo may pahinga naman tayo. When we cannot have enough rest, no, in between stresses, then what happens is we become distressed, no? Yan. When a person has long-term chronic stress, continued activation of the stress response causes wear and tear on the body. Therefore, no, dito na nangyayari yung physical, emotional, and behavioral symptoms, no, that develop, that show us that we are stressed, no? So just for us, no, to have parang survey, okay, we're going to show you, no, a link, no, and I want you to answer the question, how does stress look like? In short, no, in short, what are some of the telltale signs that show that you are stressed? Okay, so let me just stop sharing my screen so that Carol can come in. Tama ba, Carol?
Yes, Bing.
All right, sige. There, ladies and gentlemen. So all you need to do is go to the link here.
Menti, yeah, menti.com.
Yes,
Type in the
menti.com.
code 4254917, or you can also use the QR code below.
Yes.
And then answer type in what do you think are the manifestations of stress?
Yes. So we'll see kung ano yung mga results natin.
There you go, Bing.
Meron na?
Yes. You cannot see?
I can't see. Sorry.
What about the others? You can't see? I'll read.
Sige, Carol. Basahin mo na lang. Hindi ko, ayaw eh. Okay. They can see the instructions for the menti.com.
Okay, wait.
Sabi ni Apple Pascual.
Okay, let me just stop and then share with you the.
Ayun, there. Uy, oh, wow.
Yeah, the bigger ones are the common answers. Anxiety, wow. Answers are still coming in. Body pain.
Panic attacks. Lack of sleep. Stress eating, binge eating, tired, unmotivated. Wow. Anxiety, body pain. Yes, keep it coming, keep it coming. Wow. Dumadami.
Anxiety mo, lack of sleep and headache.
Oo, grabe.
Ibig sabihin maraming yun ang sagot. That's why.
Oo, kaya malaki. Oo.
Yes.
Kaya, yung panic attacks, balik ng balik, ha? Meron tayong binge eating, pero meron ding loss of appetite, no? So, ano siya, no? Extreme, no? Opposite sila sa continuum.
Okay.
Nice. Thank you. Sige.
Alright.
Wow, ang dami, no? Yan. I'll continue sharing na, ha?
Okay, I'll stop.
Thank you. Okay. So, what are our manifestations of stress, no? From our study, no, ito yung mga lumalabas. And these are some of the things that came up, and these are also the ones that came up a while ago, no, sa Mentimeter. Aches and pains, no? Body aches, especially sa nape, no, on the neck, on the head, on the back, stomach ache, no, even chest pain, no, or the feeling like your heart is racing, or yung parang binabayo yung dibdib mo, no, like something is what's this pounding, no, against your chest. Yan, exhaustion on one side, no, so pagod na pagod ka, dapat makakatulog ka kung pagod ka, but then on the other end of the continuum, you have trouble sleeping naman, no. So which one of one of the two, no, so either exhaustion or you have trouble sleeping. You also have headaches, dizziness, or even shaking, no, yung nangangatal ka, no, or nagpapalpitate ka. High blood pressure, of course, no, literally and figuratively, high blood ako, no, yung pala talagang high blood na, no, mataas masyado ang BP. Muscle tension or jaw clenching, no, tiimbagang sabi nila, no, or stomach or digestive problems, no, yung nag-LBM on one end, and then on the other end, no, nako-constipate naman. And then of course we have people who have trouble having sex, no, they just can't perform. Why? Because at the back of their head, no, meron silang iniisip na problema, no? And of course, because we are so anxious, we are worried, then the wear and tear on the body, no, affects our immune system. Kaya nagkakaroon tayo ng, that's why we become very predisposed, no, to colds, to cough, no, yung lagi na lang may sakit, lagi na lang masakit ang ulo, lagi na lang, feeling under the weather, no. See, these are just the physical ones. How about the emotional symptoms, no? For the emotional symptoms, anxiety and fear would be number one, no. You are worried about the future. You are worried about something. It can be physical, it can be real, but it can also be imagined, no? Panic attacks. Kanina lumabas to, no? It came out ng panic attacks. And it was coming back, no? Every so often. Why? Because these are panic attacks come when we feel that we already lose control of things around us, no? That's why in counseling, pag sinasabi na nakikita ko na merong panic attacks, no, yung aking counselee, no, meron kaming ginagawa para mag-ground siya. So meron kaming grounding exercise, which let's see if I can teach you the grounding techniques later on. Okay? And the third one is irritability, no? Nagagalit ka agad. Konting tanong lang, kumusta ka na? Ano? Parang okay. Hindi ako yung kalaban mo, hindi ako yung kaaway mo, no? So irritability or easily angered, no? Sadness and melancholy on the other side, no? Sadness, syempre nalulungkot, but melancholy is a deeper kind of sadness, no? Which when left unchecked, no, if no one, if you have no one to talk to, if you cannot talk about it, no, with somebody whom you trust or somebody who is a professional, then it can graduate into depression, which can be either emotional depression or clinical depression na nangangailangan na ng medication. Okay? So how about the behavioral? Ano yung mga behaviors, no? What are the behaviors that tell us that we already have, no, unhealthy level of stress, no? What are they? Drinking too much or too often? Drinking alcohol, that is, no? Too much and too often, or gambling, overeating on one side, no, or lack of appetite on the other side, no. So meron kang bulimia, meron kang anorexia, meron ka ring binge eating, okay? Oversleeping, no, tulog ng tulog, or on the other side, avoiding sleep, or in the middle, wanting to sleep all the time. So see, sleep, no, sleep is a good thing, no, by itself. But if it becomes now something that we do to deal with stress all the time, no, like oversleeping, bakit ayoko kasing maisip yung problema ko, so matutulog na lang ako palagi, no? Or hindi ako makatulog. Uy, 3:00 na, matulog ka na. Hindi ako makatulog eh. Ayoko matulog kasi takot ako matulog. See? Participating compulsively in sex, shopping, or internet browsing. No? So yung mga compulsive behaviors, no? Pati na rin yung mga, yung sinasabi ng ok-ok, yung obsessive compulsive, no? Obsession compulsion, no? Towards cleanliness, yung linis ka ng linis. Bakit? Kasi natatakot ka na magkakasakit ka, no? Lalo na nung nagkaroon tayo ng COVID pandemic, no? Talagang nakakatakot, hindi mo kasi alam. So, people now, no, deal with stress by being too clean, too squeaky clean, no? To the point of being unhealthy na rin. Smoking, no? Using drugs. Now, because of all of this, no, syempre ayaw natin ito. No? We want to live healthy, happy, no, hopeful, and helping lives. Okay. So what do we do now? Let me share with you some useful habits to help us thrive amidst stress. So what are they? No? Let's first understand our stress. Second, let's have more gratitude and less attitude. And then the third one is actually an acronym of 6 other habits, no, that I came up with. And this is what we call the breaths. So let's start first with understanding our stress. Saan ba nanggagaling yung stress ko? Diba? Saan ba nanggagaling? Bakit ba ako na-stress in the first place? Yung stress ko ba natural siya? Yung stress ko ba dapat ba? Baka naman mamaya lahat na lang ini-stress ko. I mean, ginagawa kong stressful para sa sarili ko. Baka hindi kailangan. Okay? So, anong gagawin natin? Let's have an exercise. Okay? Where you are right now, if you have your phone, if you have a paper and a pen, no, I want you to just list down 10 things, no, or people that stress you at the moment, or at least today, no, or this week. Sige, this week na lang. Sige, kindly write them down. Okay, write them down. So 10 dapat ha, 10 dapat. Sige. All right. Can I have a show of hands kung tapos na kayo? Okay, so if you're done, from the 10 stresses or stressors that you listed down, choose 5 that you are willing to put inside the bucket. There's a bucket there, right? Okay. Alin dun sa 10 na sinulat ninyo ang gusto ninyong ilagay doon sa loob ng timba? Okay? So just check them, or you can actually write them down on the chat box if you like. You can share your answers, no? The 5 stressors that you are going to put inside the bucket. And I will interpret later on. Okay? Carol, meron bang nagsulat na sa chat box?
There's none, Bing.
Wala pa.
Baka mas gusto nilang privately.
Oh, okay. Sige. Okay lang. Okay lang. Kung gusto niyo private, it's okay. Okay. So now that you have already chosen the 5 things that you can put inside the bucket, there is an interpretation for this. No, this is based on the Japanese concept called kokology. No, kokology presupposes, no, that the first thing that comes to your mind when answering a question, when describing something, when choosing among answers, no, your answers actually are a reflection of what you are going through, or what you are at the moment, or who you are at the moment. So it's a reflection of who you are. Okay? So, no judgment here. All we're saying is the things that you put inside the bucket, these are the stressors, or these are the things that stress you at the moment, but you can do something about them. Meron kayong magagawa, no, to deal with these stressors. The ones that you did not choose, no, most probably, these are the ones na wala kang magawa sa ngayon, so bibitawan mo na lang muna sila. Or, wala kang magawa ngayon, so it would be better if you just let go, at least for now. Okay? One of my stressors, no, lately, syempre, since paalis ako, punta ako sa States, no, iiwan ko kasi ang aking husband, no, and umawala ako ng 2.5 months, no? Kasi mag-a-attend ako ng graduation ng aming second son, no, sa Virginia. He's going to graduate from his master's in opera music. And then, sabi ko, nakakalungkot naman. Nalulungkot ako actually. Masaya ako pero nalulungkot ako until last week, no? Bakit? Kasi it's my mother passed away, no, last February. And her birthday is coming up no November 12. And sabi ko, wow, November 12, it's her first birthday na wala na siya, and then wala rin ako dito to celebrate it with my siblings. Then second, it's my first wedding anniversary na wala ako dito, hindi kayo magkasama ng asawa ko. Also, it's my first Christmas away from home, no? So parang ang daming mga first, parang nalulungkot ako, kaya, and dwelling on it, no, parang hirap-hirap. But then, may magagawa ba ako talaga? Wala eh, kasi may magagawa ako, hindi na ako pupunta. Sayang naman yung ticket, di ba? So, I decided, teka sandali, I will do something about it. I will hold on, I will embrace the situation that I am going to leave. And I will declare that I am going to enjoy my vacation away from home, away from my family, away from my husband. So it's a decision that we make. What am I saying here essentially, ladies and gentlemen? No? What am I saying here? Focus on what you can control and less on what you cannot control. No? In short, sabi nila, choose your battles. Kasi when we don't choose our battles, then we get stressed by anything and everything around us. No? So we try to understand where our stress is coming from, but at the same time, when we are able to understand where it's coming from, let's focus on what we can do something about, and not on the things that we cannot do anything about anymore, diba? So focus more on what you can control and less on what you cannot control. All right? There. Okay, let's go to the next one. More gratitude, less attitude. Okay? But before we do that, let's read this. The greatest source of happiness is the ability to be grateful at all times. Sabi ni Zig Ziglar. Sino pa si Zig Ziglar? Zig Ziglar is a management and leadership guru. No, he has an article, no, a section, no. Always, I think, sa Philippine Standard, no, Philippine Star there, no. He has he used to have a section there, no. He used to write there. So he's saying, no, that the greatest source of happiness is the ability to be grateful at all times. Hindi to be grateful during good times. No, he said at all times, no. This is a glass. Is the glass half empty or half full or half filled? You can open your audio if you want to answer, or if you want to write down your answer sa chat box. Half full, half filled. Oh, very good. Anyone else? Any other brave soul? Come on. Oy, ang galing. Ang galing. Half full, half filled, full. Very good. Thank you. Actually, tama naman lahat. Tama naman pareho, no? Half filled, tama. Half empty, tama pa rin, no? Whatever your answer is, it is okay and it is correct. no? But it really depends on how you see the glass. And how you see the glass, no, would be indicative of the 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 contents, not really the contents, but the climate, no, the climate of your heart. If you see it as half filled, more often than not, no, most probably mas maano ka, mas nakikita mo kung ano yung pwedeng ipagpasalamat. If you are seeing it as half empty, yes, you can still be thankful, no? But it requires more energy, more effort on your part, no? Why? Because you need to change the way you see it as from half empty to half filled. Okay? Oops, sandali lang. There. Okay. Can you read this with me? A heart that is grateful is always bigger than the eyes that look for what is missing. No? Sabi nga ng isa, happiness is not getting what we want, no? Or enjoying what we want, no? But happiness is happiness is wanting what we have or enjoying what we already have. No? So a heart that is grateful is always bigger than the eyes that look for what is missing. Sabi nga ng tatay ko no? Sabi ng tatay ko, ng father ko when he was still alive, no? He said, being, alam mo, you try to be grateful. Learn to be grateful. Because if you are grateful, pag mapagpasalamat ka, mas maluwag, mas madalas, mas madali ang pasok ng blessing. And true enough, no? Why? Because I would see things, no, that are nice, that are beautiful. Thank you for the weather. But also thank you for the rain. Thank you for the pandemic. Kasi may nangyaring maganda rin kahit na hindi ako nakapagtrabaho ng matagal. No? So let me just share with you, no, the Harvard University class, no. This is a class that is already filled up, no, 2 years bago pa mangyari yung class na yon. Wala na. 2 years in the making, ano na siya? Closed na, no? Sarado na siya. No? Filled na yung class. Bakit? It's called happiness. The title of the subject is simply happiness. And the professor, no, si Ken Shahar, no, he shared that it's a simple class that teaches the students about being happy and how to be happy in 14 weeks. And every week, he said, he shares one tip. And the first tip that he shares every time he has a class is this: thank God for everything you have. Imagine, first tip pa lang, yun na kaagad. Thank God for everything you have. Sabi niya, focus on the good things. And as an exercise, he would, ask his students to write down the things and people you have in your life that give you happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're going to have now. Our gratitude list. List down at least 5 things you are grateful for. Now, this time, I will really ask you, please share your answers in the chat box para makita natin. Okay? Who or what are you thankful for? Share your answers verbally or type them in the chat box. Go. You may start now. Wow, yes. My family. I can still breathe. Yes. Kakatuwa naman kayo. Food, shelter, work, time. Very good. Family. Oh, being healthy. Yes. I have my work. I have my family. Keeping my job. Oh, nice. Grateful for my job. Yes. My partner. Yes. Food, shelter. Simple things like Jollibee. Pareho tayo. Oh, my pregnancy. Oy! Marisol, thank you so much for saying that. I'm thankful for my family, my special someone, and for everything else. Thank you. Oy, sorry natutuwa lang talaga ako. Oh, your fur babies. Oh, Eugenie. Are you from Assumption, Eugenie? 5 grateful list. Okay, 12 years of kidney Oy, congratulations. That is a blessing. You're grateful for your mother. Yes, thank you. Every gising is a blessing. Yes, yes, yes. Ay, grabe. Yes, may trabaho pa tayo. Opo. Nakakatuwa. Ay, good health. Yes. Husband and your 2 sons. Thank you. Coming out soon. Uy, thank you for saying that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's pray for an uncomplicated pregnancy. No? Yan. Family, life, work. Nakakatuwa. Nakakatuwa. Thank you. Wow. Imagine that, no? Was it very hard? No, right? It wasn't hard, but it takes time. No, it takes time. It takes time. No, yeah. I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you a secret. For my Christmas gift to my daughter and to my youngest son, because they're the ones who are here now, and my husband. No, Karo, wag kang maingay ha, kasi secret ito. I have an envelope, and then as much as possible every day, no, I write down on mga colored pieces of paper. I write down thank you notes, no. Like for example, sweetheart, thank you for cooking breakfast today. Ganun lang, simple lang. So every day, pero hindi ko kayang every day, no. But as much as possible, I do that, no. So tatlo sila, no. Anak, thank you for driving for me today. Anak, thank you for fetching me from South Mall today. Anak, thank you na pinalitan mo yung tubig natin na pang-inom. Ganun ka kasimple. But thanking them for all of these things. Why? Because I want them to see, I want them to know how thankful I am for them. Huh? And it makes me happy. Nagbabago talaga yung countenance ko pag nagsusulat ako ng aking mga thank you notes, no? So I'm sharing this with you, no? Why? Because it's a good thing. At least for me, it's a good thing. And I hope that I can encourage you to do the same thing. It doesn't have to be every day, but at least, no, if you have let's say a container, no, like a jar or a plastic container, no, food container, lagyan lang ninyo, no. Thank you God for what do you want to thank God for today? No? Isang bagay lang. And then at the end of the year, open it and then look at everything that you've written. You'll be so surprised how you will feel when you are reading it. Okay? So there. So that's our gratitude list, no? And how about the third one, no, which is the acronym? Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, sinasabi ng father ko, no? I had to put it here para it's my way of honoring him, no? Sabi niya, contentment always starts with a grateful heart. I know this is not his original saying. I know he got it also from somewhere else. But he said, no, contentment, anak, contentment always starts with a grateful heart. Pag mapagpasalamat ka, mas madali kang makontento. Hindi yung kontentong lazy yung hindi ka na magtatrabaho, hindi ka na kilos. No, it's a contentment that says that everything will be okay, that you are going to be fine, that you're a good person, and that you are loved and you are cared for. Okay? So, how about the third one? Breads. Okay? Yeah, breads. Ano ba yung breads, ma'am? Ayan. Isa-isahin natin, ha? Breathe. Practice deep breathing. Use butterfly tapping. Mamaya tuturo ko sa inyo. R, recalibrate your thinking. No? TEA, mamaya explain ko din sa inyo. E, expend physical energy or exercise. It's good for your body. It increases the happy hormones in your body. No? How about A? Affirm yourself for what you were able to accomplish and celebrate little successes. You don't have to wait for the big ones. No? And another A, is looking for activities that are meaningful for you. During the pandemic and even now, no? Marami tayong mga naging plantito, plantita, those who are into carpentry, yung mga iba dyan, gustong-gusto nilang mag-declutter ngayon ng mga bahay nila, especially now that Christmas is just around the bend, no? Merong mga I remember in one of our village mates, no? Kasi meron kaming parang dito community, no? Viber community, and nakalagay doon, pre-loved, no? Pre-loved children's toys, no? And ang gaganda, no? So nagde-declutter siya. Ano pa? Many of us are into cooking, baking, or arts and crafts. Yan, no? The next one is do not bottle it up. No? That's D. Consider talking about your stresses with someone that you trust. Okay? And then S, no? Seek silence or pockets of quiet time during the day. Yan. Okay? Oops. Teka muna. Balikan natin, ha? Let's go to B. No? Breathe. Kasi ang mangyayari sa atin, kala natin, sige, sige, I know how to breathe naman, Ma'am Bing eh. Yes, I know. I know that you know. But do you know how to breathe deeply? Or do you know how to practice deep breathing? Okay, this is how it's going to be. Let me just stop sharing first so that I can see all of you. Okay, can you please open your camera, everyone? Yes, hello. Hello, Quincy. Hello. Hello, JR. Hi. Hi, everyone. Okay, now I will also have to ask you to open your microphones later. I will give the the instructions, okay? But for now, I want you to listen to me first, okay? This is how we do deep breathing. You inhale through your nose and you exhale through your mouth with the sound S. This way. When you do that, you try to breathe as long, you breathe out as long as you can with the letter S. Okay? So, let's do this. Pwede ba natin tanggalin, kaya bang tanggalin yung inyong mask? Mahirap kasi huminga na may mask eh, di ba? Okay, so breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth using the letter S. I need to hear the S, ha? Okay, open your microphones now. Open the microphones, please. All right, okay, ready? Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Grabe. Ang hirap, ano? Ang hirap. Kasi nga, hindi kayo sanay. Kasi kailangan sanayin ninyo. Lalo na when you feel stress coming, yun, parang nakakaramdam na kayo na umaakyat na yung inyong pulso, andito na. You can feel your temples throbbing. You can feel this part here, medyo sumasakit. Yung ulo ninyo parang binabari na. Yung kamay ninyo parang, napapaganito kayo. Then that means you have to start breathing deeply already. Okay? Let's do it again. Breathe in. Ready? Go. Breathe out. Very good. Very good. Whew! Uy, meron pang humihinga. Ang galing. Ang galing. Ang galing. Teka ba? Baka naman electric fan na yan, ha? Okay. This time, I want you to do it more naturally. Okay? So, I really need you to open your microphones. Okay? So, breathe in. Breathe out. This time, you say, okay? Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay? Again. Inhale. Exhale. Huwag kayong mahiya. Kailangan ko lang talagang marinig yung inyong sound. Okay lang. Sige lang. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Sige, just do it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
Happy birthday,
Wow, may happy birthday. Okay, this time, we will do butterfly tapping. Butterfly, ganito. Ito yung butterfly ha. Ito ang butterfly. So what we will do now is, Carol, pa-highlight naman ako, pwede? Spotlight, sorry.
Spotlight.
Yan. Okay, so here, no, here are your hands. What you do is you put them on your chest. You put them on your chest, okay? Yan. When you feel, parang niyayakap mo yung sarili mo, di ba? In a way, no, niyayakap mo yung sarili mo. So, what you do is when you feel stress coming, no, o medyo nagagalit ka, lalo na pag nalulungkot ka, no, what you do is you tap your chest, you tap your heart, no, as fast as you can, depending on the stress. If you are really stressed, then it is going to be fast. No? It is going to be fast. But then, hindi pwedeng ganun lang. It has to come to a point where you will start tapping more and more slowly. Alright? Yan. So slowly. Until such time that you can feel more comfortable just doing it with one hand. Tapping. There. There. Sige, just tap your chest. And then, it has to come a point now where you are going to just caress your chest. Ikakares mo lang siya. Okay? And when you caress your chest, that's when you say, or when you breathe, no? Okay? So you can tap, you can caress. You can tap, you can caress. Okay? We'll go back to this activity later as our capping activity for the whole breads. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you, Carol. Sige, pwede na tayo doon sa ano ulit. share ko ulit yung aking screen. Ha? Alright. Okay. So, after B, let's go to R. Okay? What is R? R says recalibrate your thinking. What is TEA? You need to recalibrate your thinking because your thinking affects your emotions. Whatever you're thinking of affects your emotions. That's how it is. Wala tayong kawala doon. No? So kung ano yung iniisip natin, yun ang nagiging, yun ang nararamdaman natin. Then our emotions will always affect our attitude. And our attitude now affects our actions. Mabilis yan, ha? Lalo na pag galit ka. Thank you. Lalo na pag galit ka, no? Pag galit ka, mabilis yan, no? Walang yato, ginagalit talaga niya ako, no? So you're thinking that way. So because you're thinking that way, how do you feel now? You feel very angry. And because you feel angry, what are the things that come to your mind about the situation or about the person? Diba? Walang yato. Wala na talaga siyang ginawa kundi galitin ako, lalo pag sa opisina, for example. Oh, so because you feel that way and you think that way, now comes the action. What are you going to do about it? Chances are you are going to give in to your anger. You're going to give in to how you think about this person. Normally, the calibration happens when it's a person that we are dealing with. Okay? So it's very important that we calibrate our thinking. Di ba sabi ko sa inyo kanina, let's choose our battles. Let's choose our fights. No? So ganun din. Let's recalibrate our thinking. Talaga bang galit ako? Talaga bang dapat akong ma-stress? Baka naman kasi hindi ako dapat ma-stress. Like, balikan natin yung sinasabi ko kanina that I'm going to the States. Parang, alam niyo, ayokong maging masaya tuloy. Parang, sayang naman, di ba? Pupunta ako doon, hindi ako magiging masaya. Bakit? Kasi nalulungkot kasi ako na hindi kompleto ang pamilya ko. So I have to recalibrate my thinking. No, I'm going there because I'm going to celebrate with my sons. I have 2 sons there, no? Yung ka-graduate at saka yung panganay took his oath already as a US citizen last June 8. So we also need to celebrate that, di ba? So calibrate my thinking, no? Pupunta ako doon to celebrate. Because pupunta ako doon to celebrate, I will enjoy. So last night, I was talking with my youngest sister, no? Sabi niya, Ate Bing, ito na yung huling pagkikita natin bago ka umalis and magkikita tayo January na. So please, no? Sabi niya, enjoy ka, Ate Bing, ha? Oo. Sabi ko, alam mo, for the first time, I'm saying to people, I'm saying to myself also, I will enjoy. I'm going to declare that I will enjoy. Diba? So ngayon, excited na ako actually. Excited na ako umalis. Okay. E, expend physical energy. Expend. Ayokong sabihin yung exercise kasi marami sa atin, natatakot tayo sa exercise. Ako, ayoko talaga yung, ay, mag-exercise ka. Excuse me. No? Yes, I am round. But round is also a shape. So, thank you. I am in shape. I am in shape. Bilog nga lang. No? But expend physical energy. Why do I say this? Because expending energy would mean that our heart rate, our heart rate becomes faster. And when our heart rate becomes faster, we sweat. When we sweat, that's when the happy hormones in our bodies, they level up. Tumataas ang happy hormones. Yung endorphins natin, the feel good hormones, they go up, they become very strong. So ano nangyayari pag naglalakad ka sa labas or tumatayo ka, lagi ko sinasabi sa mga estudyante ko or sa mga counselees ko, tumayo kayo. I don't believe in having everything, kayang-kaya mong abutin. No, you have to stand up. Why? Because it's good for your body when you move. That's why it's good that our phones have this yung step counter, di ba? Yeah, tuntua ako, hindi ko palagi, kasi ilang steps ba ang nagawa ko ngayon? So for me, it is a good thing. Why? Because I expend physical energy. When you expend physical energy, may nangyayari sa utak natin, nagbabago. You have new ideas when we are bogged down, kasi pagod na tayo. Tumayo ka, maglakad-lakad ka. Tumayo ka, tumingin ka sa kalit, magbilang ka ng kotse na dumadaan diyan. Tumayo ka, tumingin ka sa labas ng ng bahay mo, ng kwarto mo. Look for things that you can be thankful to God for. Okay? There. A, affirm yourself for what you were able to accomplish and celebrate little successes. I say celebrate little successes. Bakit? Let's not wait for the big ones. Let's not wait for us to, lose 10 pounds before we celebrate. No. Let's celebrate. Kahit na yung 1 pound lang. 1 kilo. 1 kilo, malaki na yan, ha? Celebrate little successes. Yung sabi ko sa inyo, di ba? I've been making reports, for my students kasi ganun talaga. I need to come up with reports, for each of my students, sa leadership class ko for AIDA German Cruises. So what happens now? Dahil gumagawa ako, napapagod din ako. So what I do is pag natapos ko ang dalawa, tatayo ako. Yes. Iinom ako ng Yakult. Okay? Next, okay, yung dalawang matatapos ko ulit, tatayo ako ulit. Kukuha naman ako ng tsokolate. Konti. Okay. Kumbaga, I reward myself for something that may be little, but still, it is a success for me. Diba? So celebrate little successes. You tap yourself on the shoulder, on the back, when you are able to do something. Okay? Ano pa yung letter A na isa? Look for activities that are meaningful for you. Look for activities that make you happy. They don't have to be expensive. Okay? When it comes to arts and crafts, alam ni Carol ito, Alam ng AAI ito, Because I've shared with them already some of the arts and crafts that I make, One of them is, di ba meron tayong mga kahon ng pizza, ng face masks, di ba? Yung ganon. This is what I do. This is what I've made, I made gift tags, out of them. Yan, And I give them out. Yan. So there, Wala lang, natutuwa lang talaga ako. But the real thing that I'm so proud of, are my hanging candle holders, here. Yan, Yan. Nakakatuwa. Natutuwa ako. Bakit? Kasi ito na ang aking ginagawa na Ito ang aking ginagawa na Christmas lights. Yan. So, walang kuryente, kandila lang, nasa loob. Na sinasabit ko sa mga puno namin dito sa sa garden namin. Yan. So there you go. Yan. Happy ako dyan. At dahil happy ako dyan, nawawala ang aking stress pag gumagawa ako niyan. Now, you will say, pero ma'am, time consuming yan. Yes, totoo yung time consuming. That's why I don't make them in one sitting. Ginagawa ko sila na celebration of my little successes. Pag meron akong nagawa, again, the report for example, okay, iiwan ko muna itong aking laptop, punta muna ako sa aking arts and crafts table, gagawin ko muna ito. Pag natapos ko, babalik ka naman ako sa aking report. See, it's something that I do because it gives me happiness. It gives me joy to be able to come up with something creative out of the trash, quote unquote, no, trash of somebody else. No? Patapon na yung ano na yan yung bote na yan kinuha ko. Kasi sayang di ba? So there. Oh, don't bottle it up. Ladies and gentlemen, times now, the days right now are so stressful talaga. No? Times are really very stressful. So you need to talk about it. Do not bottle it up. Don't think that you have to be strong because you're not. And you don't have to be. And you don't have to do it alone. So consider talking about it with someone you trust. You can have a sibling like yung sister ko for example kagabi, no? Yan. I really consider her as somebody that I trust with my life. Maybe your pastor, maybe your parish priest, or maybe a guidance counselor, no? Or a friend, no? A friend that you really trust and alam niyo na ano siya emotionally mature, no? So don't bottle it up. Talk to somebody about it. Sometimes it's talking alone already helps. Talking alone, just talking about it, just talking about how you feel helps a lot already. Why? Because you hear yourself talking and you get your ideas, your words, your thoughts get bounced back to you. Nagsa-sounding board ka sa isang tao. And malay mo, baka meron kang hindi nakikita, baka meron kang nakakalimutan. So maganda na meron kang naririnig ng ibang tao. No? And then the S here is seek silence or pockets of quiet time during the day. No? I know people are so busy right now, no? But it will be good for us, no? Especially when we are stressed, to seek silence. It does not have to be at the start of the day, but if you can have quiet time at the start of the day, bakit hindi? Some say, are you pertaining to prayer? Yes and no. Yes, because some people they really have prayer time in the morning. Some people they just really become quiet, and that's also okay. The important thing is this: in the business of your day, it's good if you can have pockets wherein you don't have to say anything. When my mother died on Valentine's Day, just this year, I will never look at Valentine's. I will never celebrate Valentine's Day the same way ever again. But then, sabi ko, I need to grieve. Hindi pa ako nag-grieve masyado Kasi sobrang busy. But I need to grieve, sabi ko. So, lately, I've been finding silence, Especially pag ganito ako sa bahay, tapos hapon, ganito, na walang tao. Normally, ako lang kasi dito sa bahay, home alone ako. So, that would be my time. That would be times for me to grieve. I just allow myself to cry. Then after noon, okay na ako ulit. Then maybe tomorrow, ganun na naman. I don't really mind. Basta, ang importante, there are pockets of quiet time during the day. Ma'am, paano yan? Kung nakatulog ako, okay lang, matulog ka. Kung yan ang pocket ng quiet time mo, sige, matulog ka. Give in. Okay? So, now, I want us to go through an activity of combining all of these things. Okay? So, I'm going to stop sharing again because I want to see all of you. Okay, so please open your camera. Open sesame. Yan. Ay, how nice. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, those who um I hope that everybody will join, no? So, there. Ay, kahit hindi mo na ako i-spotlight, ma'am, para makita ko lahat ng participants. Yan, okay. So, this is what we're going to do. Don't be afraid. I just want you to follow what I'm going to say, okay? And the first thing I want you to do is close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes. Okay? Wherever you are, just close your eyes and start breathing deeply. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, just continue breathing. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now, put both of your hands together like in prayer. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I want you to put the palms of your hands on your forehead. Just press your forehead gently. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I want you to cup your cheeks with your hands. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just breathe in and breathe out. And breathe out. Now I want you to put your hands on your neck. Exhale. 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 Now make a butterfly with your hands. Place your thumbs together like a butterfly. Inhale, exhale. And as you breathe, I want you to slowly touch your chest with your hands. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now just continue breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And as you inhale and exhale, I want you to think of 5 things you are thankful for today. Your family, your job, your very life, the breath of life that you are breathing, your pregnancy, your day today, the meeting that went well, the pandemic, you surviving COVID. You're thankful for your husband, for your wife, for your partner, for your special someone, for your son, your daughter, your children. You're thankful for your house. You're thankful for the garden that you have. Now, I want you to talk to God about that. Tell Him what you are thankful for. God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And as you thank God and continue thinking of things you are thankful for, I want you now to start tapping your chest. Tap your chest. Faster, faster, faster. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And now you're tapping more slowly, 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 until you are tapping so slowly that you are now caressing your chest. Dear heart, relax. My heart, you're okay. Dear heart, you are loved. My heart, you are okay. Just caress, caress. Deep breathing, continue breathing, inhale, and exhale. Just do that. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. At the count of 1, I want you to open your eyes slowly. Okay? Just continue your breathing, continue thanking God, continue thinking about things you're thankful for. Continue breathing. Continue caressing your heart. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You may now open your eyes. Whew. How does it feel? Anong pakiramdam? Sige, open your microphones. Kailangan ko marinig ang mga sagot ninyo. How do you feel? You feel, I'm not asking that you feel better. All I'm asking for is that, oh, it was relaxing. Thank you so much. You feel relieved. Thank you, Marisol. Thank you. Thank you. Maraming salamat. Pero isang beses pa lang yan, ha, ladies and gentlemen. What I want you to do, I just taught you something that you can do every day, actually. No? Especially when you are about to retire for the night, you can do that. Sarap. Ang sarap, no? Salamat po. Salamat po. Thank you. But you see, you feel relaxed, you feel relieved because you put in the work. You put in the investment kasi. You chose. No? That's why, babalikan ko na naman, ha. I'll go back to the first slide that I showed you. No? We all have a choice. So yes, we are stressed, but we have a choice. No? So let's just move on a little bit more. No? I'll continue sharing my screen. So from breads, now let's go to another acronym, and this one I usually teach this to people when it's a person that they are stressed with. No, it's pray. Ano yung pray? Ma'am naman, ba't naman pray? Eh, totoo naman, pray. What is pray? Pray. P. Pause. When you are angry, especially when you're angry, okay? When you're angry, when you feel irritated, when you feel like gusto mong sumagot ng pabalang, gusto mo nang sumigaw, pause first. Pause, mabilis to. You pause and then you resist the initial reaction to shout or to get angry. And then right away, admit that you're feeling something. Naiinis talaga ako. But at the same time, analyze the consequences of your action that you may take. Pag sumigaw ako, will it make matters better? Or will it, it will make matters worse? Yes, naiinis ako, pero totoo ba? Totoo ba na dapat sa kanya ako mainis? Totoo ba na siya ang may kasalanan? Remember, when we feel something, it is because we have allowed ourselves to feel that. So it is, again, a choice that we make. So when we make that choice, it is important for us to do the why. Your thinking affects your emotions. So TEA ulit, no? Your emotions affect your attitude. And your attitude affects your actions. Mabilis ito, ladies and gentlemen. That's why when you're angry, you pray. Literally, you pray. Because you pause, no? You resist the initial reaction to shout or to make the boog, no? Or to wring the neck of somebody, no, in front of you, and then you admit that you feel something. But at the same time, let's analyze the consequences of the actions that we may take. We can help ourselves by calibrating our thinking, because our thinking affects our emotions. Our emotions affect our attitudes, and our attitude affects our actions. So there, no? So in summary, ladies and gentlemen, no, we cannot avoid stress because it is a part of our lives. Wala na tayong magagawa. Lalo na ngayon, mahirap na ang buhay, di ba? Magkano na ang ano ngayon? Ang dollar, 59? Grabe, di ba? That alone, no, is very stressful already. Rising prices of commodities, grabe talaga. But we can stop it from becoming overwhelming, no? Overwhelming us, na hindi na tayo gagalaw, hindi na, matatakot na tayo, maiinis na tayo, galit na lang tayo palagi, no? We can stop it from becoming overwhelming, or from overwhelming us by practicing some daily strategies. And what are they? Understand where our stress is coming from. And let's focus on what we can control and less on what we cannot control. No? Let's be grateful, because there are many things that we can be thankful for. We just need to open our eyes. No? Let's practice deep breathing, and let's use butterfly tapping. Oh, by the way, you don't have to do it this way, ha? You don't have to do it. Pwedeng ganito. Pwedeng ganito, no? And then pwede rin naman na isa lang. So it depends sa inyo. It really depends on how comfortable you are, no, using both hands. Syempre, pag nasa public kayo, you don't do this. Di ba? Parang makatingnan kayo ng tao. Ano ginagawa niya? Di ba? So, disimulado na lang. No? Ganito. No? It helps really, studies show actually, no, that our hands, no, psychologically have an effect on our bodies. No? When we touch certain portions of our bodies, especially when we touch them with gentleness, there is something that happens to that part of our body, especially our heart, especially our chest, especially our heads. No? Bakit? Kasi ito yung mga nakakaramdam talaga. No? So there. Okay? So practice deep breathing, use butterfly tapping, and then let's calibrate our thinking. No? Because our thinking affects our emotions. Our emotions affect our attitudes, and our attitudes affect our actions. No? So moving on, no? Let's expend physical energy. Let's exercise. Oh, by the way, there's also something there. No, aside from exercise, if you can have sunlight or sunshine, no, it would be very good. Why? Because scientifically, ang rays of the sun or the sun itself, no, yung sunshine, no, they actually have an effect on our sleep. So pag hindi kayo nakakatulog ng maayos sa gabi, chances are makakulang kayo ng sunshine. So have sunshine, because when you have enough sunshine, your body now tells your mind na, uy, mapapagod ka mamayang gabi. At pag napagod ka mamayang gabi, no, makakatulog ka. Alright? There. Affirm ourselves even for the little successes that we have. Okay? And look for activities that are meaningful for us and activities that make us happy. They don't have to be they don't have to cost something. No, they don't have to cost anything. No, they can be anything and everything that will we can do. No, very simple ones that make us happy. No, may mga kaibigan ako na they love yung paper folding. At ginagawa nilang parang mobile nila sa sa mga bahay nila. Yan. Very simple, no? What else? Yan, guys, don't bottle it up. Don't go solo. Sabi ko palagi sa mga counselors ko, don't go solo. No? Malungkot kasi pag sinusolo mo ang problema eh. No? But then, let's also be careful in choosing the people that we talk to. No? The people that we talk to should be people that we trust, people who are spiritually mature, and emotionally mature. Kasi baka mamaya, no, kakausapin mo, tapos yun pala, meron din pala siyang pinagdadaanan, edi pareho na kayong baldado, pareho na kayong mapapariwara, di ba? Kasi hindi tama yung pag-iisip ninyo pareho. Okay? So, don't bottle it up, don't go solo, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody about it. Okay? And S, seek silent moments during your day. No? Seek silent moments. They don't have to be very long moments. The important thing is that you are silent, no? At least for a time. All right. And of course, when we are stressed and we are angry, especially with somebody, let's pray. And what is pray? Pause, resist the initial reaction. A, no, admit that you are feeling something, but also analyze the consequences of your actions that you may take. And then why? No, again, your thinking affects your emotions. Your emotions affect your attitude, and your attitude affects your actions. Okay, so there. So let me just end my talk, no, with this saying that self-care is both a right and a personal responsibility. You have every right to feel, no, what you are feeling, especially when you are stressed. But there is also a personal responsibility to take care of yourself, and at the same time, take care that you don't become a source of stress for other people. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you for coming, and you might have some questions. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, AAI.
Yes. So please type in your questions, or you can just unmute if you want, if you have
Thank you,
questions.
Jennifer. Maraming salamat. You may open your cameras, please, para naman nakikita ko ang mga magagandang mga mukha ninyo. Nakaka-stress kasi pag nagsasalita ako, wala akong nakikita. Hi, Det! Hi, Det!
Hello.
Photos.
Thanks, Bing.
Thank you. Thank you, AAI.
Parang wala namang questions.
Thank you, ma'am. Pwede na mag-out, ma'am, no?
So
Thank you, Tinet. Maraming salamat. Uy, safe travel. Salamat, salamat. May mga tanong po ba kayo? You want me to expound on a certain thing? Salamat, salamat. We have a lot of time actually. Yeah. Talagang binilisan ko para para mas meron tayong question and answer portion. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Maybe while the others are thinking of what to ask, baka we can spend the 15 minutes taking pictures muna before we para habang nandyan. Mark will send us an email. We'll give you Miss Bing's contact number.
Did you enjoy the breathing exercise?
Can
Thank
someone
you.
taking a
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Smile daw.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
wait first. So we call on that to
Yeah, so on behalf of Assessment Analytics, of course, I would like to thank Miss Bing Espiritu.
Thank you.
Bing. It's not just that you shared your time and your tips with us, but also your personal stories. And I think that's really very valuable. On my end, one of my takeaways is how we really need to calibrate our thinking, no? So it's really a matter of perspective on how we will let things affect us. And of course, there's always that value and importance of gratefulness and gratitude and celebrating little successes. So I think for everyone, we all know that stress is really a reality of life. We really cannot escape it. But what is really important is that we learn how to manage it. So just remembering that we have a choice on how to deal with these stresses that we have. And even it's also even our choice about if we will deal with it or not. But we also one of the things also that we need to remember is if we want to help others, one of the things that being said, no, we also have to take care of ourselves. Make
Yes.
sure that we are able to deal with our stress and that we are healthy enough, even if ayaw
Yes.
natin mag-exercise. We have to be healthy enough to take care of others, diba?
Yes.
So, Bing, always, we're so grateful to you
Salamat.
for sharing with us very useful and practical tips on how
Salamat,
we can
salamat.
identify our stressors
Salamat.
also, how we
Yes,
can correctly and
oo.
healthily manage our stress through
Yes, tama.
breath, and how
Oo,
we can
tama.
focus on what we can control.
Yes, exactly.
So,
And just
yon.
just to cap the sharing, sabi mo kasi that no, I've shared my parang personal things about
Yes.
myself no. Oh, one last thing I'm going to share with you no, that I'm going to celebrate a little success no. After this, mag-e-empake na ako. Yes.
Yeah, so that's
Para
good.
sa akin, para sa akin yun ang
Celebration.
talaga celebration. Makakapag-empake na ako.
Nakakatawa
for-
si Lori Bell pala is with the group, oh. Can you see the photo?
Nakita ko yung
Group.
pangalan niya.
O nahiya yung isa tumalikod tuloy.
Ayan, si Lori Bell. Ayan, kumakaway sila. Hello.
they're one big group.
Yeah, they're one
How
big group.
nice. How
There's another
nice.
one I saw na one group din sila.
So that's
thank
one
you.
of the other things that we can be grateful for, that we can now join these events in groups, unlike last year that we really needed to
Yes.
work from home.
Oo,
So
tama,
that's also one
tama.
of the things.
See, yun, ang dami, diba? There are a
So
lot
many
of things that we
things to be
can be thankful
grateful
for.
for.
Yes.
Yes.
Oo.
So of course, aside from Bing, who shared with us her valuable time, we also would like to thank all of you, our participants in this afternoon session, for sharing your time and for also actively participating in the poll earlier and in the chat
Yes.
box and the activities. We hope that the tips of Bing on how to breathe properly, how we can calm ourselves, has been helpful. And we also hope that you can join us in our succeeding sessions. So we still have 3 more events for this while we celebrate Mental Health Month. So next week we have organizational resilience. That's on Wednesday at 2 p.m. And then managing stress in the corporate setting. That's next on October 20. It's a Wednesday at 6 p.m. And the healing energy. So this one is on prana healing. It's on October 27. That's a Thursday at 2 p.m. So a lot of events still that are upcoming. We also have one on building leadership capabilities. This will be on October 18. That's a Tuesday at 2 p.m. So we hope that you can also join us in these upcoming webinars. I think that the team has also sent the links in the chat box. So for easy access, you may click these links so you can also register in the webinars and the upcoming webinars. So once again, thank you, Bing, and thank you everyone for joining
Thank you
us.
so much.
We've already taken the photo. So now, before you leave the call, I believe the team will be posting a short feedback survey. So if you can please also respond to the survey so we also know what kind of other sessions you'd like to join in the future.
Yes.
So happy trip, Bing.
Maraming salamat.
Safe travels. Happy packing.
Yes, thank you. yes, and yes. I will do my deep breathing while I pack.
Yes, and for the rest of you, we hope to see you
Thank you
next
so
week
much.
again.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you for the affirmation. Thank you for just being active, taking active participation in the webinar today. Maraming salamat and God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you.